Hello, my name is Molly Ann Wade. The next piece, Down on the Delta, is a tribute to Mississippi and its historical contributions to American music. Known as the birthplace of the blues, the Magnolia State also has deep roots in country music. From B.B. King to Charlie Pride, countless music trailblazers call Mississippi their home. This piece begins with a hymn-like introduction that quickly moves into an upbeat country section. The middle portion of the piece is in the style of blues, and the piece finishes by revisiting the upbeat country section from before. This is the high school band celebrating the great music down on the Delta.
Good evening. You know, if I'm up here talking and not having the kids talking, then it's a really serious topic. So, I'm going to read the composer's words. This is the most serious piece on the program this evening. Why I wrote Not Alone. Many who live with mental health conditions experience a profound sense of isolation. Discussing these issues and more so, identifying as someone who lives with them has been extremely taboo in our society. By the way, let me get clear. These are the words of the composer. Thus, many suffer in silence, facing their troubles with no support. But, as the title of the work implies, they are not alone. The composer says, I live with depression and anxiety. I have tried to use my platform to normalize discussion about mental health and to help start conversations about this issue. Here are some statistics that you may or may not be aware of. 1 in 5 adults in the U.S. experience mental health issues each year. 1 in 6 youths in the U.S. experience mental health issues each year. I suspect that statistic is going up. 90% of suicides worldwide are attributable to mental health issues. Mental health illness. Suicide is the second leading cause of death in the United States. With statistics like this, it is shocking and frustrating that so many people are reluctant to acknowledge, discuss, and address these issues. In 2021, I was asked to create a work for Wind Ensemble addressing mental illness. The result work, Unbroken, is one of my favorite works I have ever created, both from an aesthetic and personal perspective. However, this work is very advanced, grade 5, and it's actually a Texas grade 5, which is like upper level college. Pro groups would play this kind of level piece, which limits its demographic for performers and thus audiences. Those of us that teach or have taught middle school and high school know that there is a need to address this issue at younger ages and to make such tools available to middle schools and developing high school ensembles. I decided to make this work a consortium, expecting there would be 20 to 30 schools that would support such a piece, 40 tops. Consortium means that the schools are paying the composer to write the piece and be a part of the premiere of the work. The consortium included over 300 schools, including several in Michigan and a few just up the road. This is an issue whose time has come. The time is now. We need to talk about this, and we are going to talk about this. We are going to show them all that they are not alone. The piece starts very softly with both beauty and dissonance. The individual is aware that something is wrong, but is trying to bravely persist. The soloist introduces the main theme of the work, a bittersweet melody that is lovely and vulnerable. As the first segment continues, dissonant elements and a 3-note descending theme signals the onset of a mental health crisis. The second segment is manic and violent. The individual struggles with their condition as everything seems to be in darkness. The piece builds to a thunderous moment before dying away in a cloud of confusion. Their heartbeat is heard racing and then slowing. The individual is broken. The original theme sounds out again, unaccompanied, but others join in. The work rises to a triumphant climax as a sense of solidarity is achieved. The work ends with the soloist again, but more confident and with others there for support. This is high school playing Not Alone by Randall Stanbridge. We have reached that part of the evening where we say farewell to our senior class of 2023. With the exception for the first, please stand for your name is called. First is Brady. Brady Harry. When I see Brady, I cannot stop thinking about the movie Pirates of the Caribbean. Because Brady played that tune randomly every single day. Brady has a love for music that is second to none. Even the other day, I heard him singing along with the group and showing fingers to some of the scales that we were playing. I am very sad that he has not been able to play with us for the past year and a half, but I've been so proud of his progress and wish him the best as he continues to recover every single day. He was planning to go into the Automotive Institute to be a mechanic for high-performance cars. We just wish him the best in his continued recovery. Brady Harry. Izzy Wood. Izzy does not actually remember the first time I met her because she was actually on a Zoom call doing her drum major audition interview with Mr. Zeckley during the pandemic. I just happened to be having lunch at the time and was listening in. When they were done with the conference call, I turned to Jeff and said, "So, she's your next drum major, right?" He said, "Yeah, probably." Izzy has fearlessly helped to lead this band for the past 3 years through both COVID and a director change. She has been so kind and patient and encouraging to our group, and we will miss that greatly. Izzy plans to go to Jackson College to finish her degree in business management. Izzy Wood. Emmy Howell. Emmy has been our ipso facto, kind of, sort of, I don't know if she really wanted to do, but she did it anyway because we asked her to color guard captain for the past 2 years. We will miss her ability to lighten the mood and keep everything fun and lighthearted. After graduation, Emmy is planning to go to Olivet College and plans to study music therapy. We look forward to hearing her play the clarinet in the Olivet Band. Emmy Howell. Brandon Marks. Brandon has been one of the most dedicated students I have ever had. He was even willing to miss a family vacation to Mackinac to play in a marching band show this past fall. He insisted on being here for our team. He even played for festival this year with a bandaged hand after a fight with a basketball chain net. I hear he won, by the way. All to be there for our team. He is super loyal to this group. I appreciate his willingness to try new things like solo and ensemble, and we will miss the joy that he has playing pep band music even when it's not pep band season. Next year, he plans to, I wrote this wrong.
Be an electrician.
He plans to be an electrician out of Detroit. Brandon Marks. Hunter Long. Hunter has been a quiet yet dependable student, and we are so grateful that he came back to Springport. I have loved watching him take on musical challenges such as the timpani part and the percussion ensemble piece you just heard, and taking on several standard parts this concert season. I will miss hearing him greet me saying, "Hey, Zachary," when I walk into the room. I'm so proud of the gentleman he has become. Next year, Hunter plans to go into undergraduate studies at Southern New Hampshire University to study cybersecurity. Hunter Long. Abby Losi. Abby has become more than a musician to this program. She has been my go-to student for having conversations to solve all the problems of the world. I will miss those talks. I have enjoyed her after-school lessons to prepare her solo concert with 4 mallet, yes, 4 mallet, 4 sticks, marimba solos, and I cannot wait to see her solve all the problems of the world. Hopefully with a few less boots on her feet. I'm so proud of her. After graduation, Abby plans to go to Michigan State University to study packaging engineering. Abby Losi. And now, as tradition for about the past 10 years, we'll play the alma mater. Our seniors will step out, signifying that they started with us, they're always a part of us, but this is their stepping out into the world. High school band and the alma mater.
Hello, my name is Sophia Wetmore. Our final piece of the evening really does not need much of an introduction at all, as the music from the Star Wars movie series is iconic. This particular arrangement features 2 tunes from the movie The Force Awakens by John Williams and arranged by Robert Longfield. We would like to thank you for attending our concert this evening, and we wish you a safe and happy summer. Finally, the high school band in Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Thank